It's bad, he's not.
Level 5! Level 5!
Mean something!
Welcome back. As Tolman in fly form is investigating the sleeping body of, or the sleeping form of Speaker Masju. Now, your question was, can you see what the letters and things are in front of him that he's looking at?
Fly
Yes.
up, look down, see the papers.
Yes, you've made a perception check. That's fine. I think you're going to find 4 letters.
Ooh. 4.
One states, missing shipment from Bryn Shander, reward on offer for retrieval. One states, Speaker Crannock from Care Dinner Val has gone missing. Is he ill? Strange figures have been heading to the castle at odd times. You see one noted from the speaker in East Haven. It says, we caught an evil wizard. We think Thayan. Caught after killing some adventurers. He is to be burned by the militia.
We think what?
Thayan.
They're the red wizards, I think.
Yeah.
They.
Captain of the militia is looking for help with another task that I'm not sure if may or may not be related. And a note from your hometown, Bremen. We've had reports that a pirate ship has become frozen in the ice less than a quarter mile from shore. It's definitely not going anywhere, but I bet it's full of treasure.
Mm.
I see. I just want to double check the third one. Caught an evil wizard. We think Thayan. Killed some people. Captain of the militia looking for help with another task.
Yes. Caught after killing some adventurers. He is to be burned by the militia. Captain is looking for help with another task that we're not sure may or may not be related.
Okay.
And the first one again? There was a letter.
Missing shipment from Bryn's Hander. Reward on offer for retrieval.
Correct. Make it in... No, go ahead.
Yep. No. Make it what?
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence, you say?
That as a fly?
Just a check or a...
Check. Not a
Not a
save.
saving throw, is it?
No.
What I roll?
Hi.
It's not telling me. I can't see it on my screen.
21?
21. There we go. Rolled a 21.
You did roll a saving throw.
Seriously? Ability check. In. There we go. Same number, but this time nat 20.
After seeing these 4 different letters, it occurs to you that it looks like all of these have some kind of monetary reward on offer.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And these are the ones that are open in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
There's it.
Money reward. Money reward. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that he's desperate for. Maybe he's being extorted.
Maybe he's just horrible at business administration and he's
Might
not
be.
a skilled administrator.
Needs to go to TAFE.
Yeah. Is this like another desk with more paper on it, or?
It's more like a ledger.
Okay. Cool. A ledger with numbers and things on there.
Indeed, a ledger with numbers and things on there.
I just roll over and hover above a ledger for a minute and just have a little look-see. And is there any interesting scribbles, things crossed out?
Having a close look at this one, it all looks like it checks out. I mean, I don't think you've got a financial accounting type background, but it looks like all the numbers kind of add up. But give me No, with your previous perception check and buzzing around and being able to get behind that ledger, you spot a small slot where a second book is found.
Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay. Does this book? I can see like just the book in the slot. I can't see like the title of the book or anything like that.
No, it's like a small slot. It's like very hard to even see. You can imagine if you were in your human form, you wouldn't even be able to really get in there to see it.
Okay. Okay. They're asleep. They're in that room. What's on this wall here? What's this thing hanging down? Anything particular?
I think it was supposed to be a window, but it's not anymore. Let's call it a painting.
Okay. I'm going to do a 2-second reconnaissance through the other rooms that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Going to enter this room just for a minute and just double check and see if there's anyone else around. Without, is there any other people in this room? Looks like maybe is this a back door?
No, that's another window. Can you not see it?
Okay.
Yeah, no, buzzing around. This one hasn't been touched for a long while. Looks fairly dusty.
Cool.
You see his bedroom. You see a chest with a nice chunky lock on that chest and like a dressing table.
A dressing table. Has the bed been slept in? Like, is it also not being touched in a long time, or he's not like a vampire sleeps in a coffin under the bed or something?
It's been slept in. It's fresh.
Cool.
Tolkien would definitely at this point hear in his brain, in his tiny little fly brain, he's like, "Did you find anything? Is there anything in there? What is it? What did you find?"
Oh, I can hear things in my brain. Excellent. Can I respond to these things I hear in my brain?
I think so. Let me have a quick look.
Do you have any fly?
Yes. Yep. It's
What's
two-way
the spell? What spell are you?
telepathy. It's not a spell. It's a magical item that I picked up that I will only ever use for very important things, never anything.
Absolutely. Well, does the magical item allow me to speak to you?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Yeah, as long as you're within 30 feet. Or was that... Sorry.
it will be language dependent though, won't it? Because you are your fly form, you have fly language.
Yeah, but I know common. I still have my general senses about me. I just can't speak common. But if he speaks to my brain, I should be able to respond to that.
Checks out.
Otherwise, if I didn't have my Tolkien brain, I wouldn't know to check for things and read common on the papers.
Yeah, it's not like... Yeah, I think polymorph is the one where you kind of take on the attributes of the creature that you turn into.
All right, I retell a few of the details. The house is mostly empty. Just the speaker in here at the moment. He's passed out asleep on. They're passed out asleep on the desk in the study. The dramas with money seem to be real. There's all these things for all these letters about rewards for money and problems that need solving, and people are willing to pay. Right? It just seems like he's still out for cash. Also, I found what I think might be a second set of books hidden in the study. I don't know, but if you can distract the speaker, wake them up. They're currently asleep. So if you can wake them up and get them outside, I can turn in, grab the second set of books and escape out the window or something. But you have to distract them and get them to the front door for 30 seconds or something.
All right. So what the rest of the party see is in this red tiefling with white hair form, the top 3 buttons come undone and kind of get pushed, like the suit gets pushed back a little bit, and the hair that was neat and tidy kind of gets tousled up a bit. And what Tolkien hears in his head is, "Yeah, no, I gotcha."
So just be clear, you can distract the speaker for 30 seconds, a minute, while I get the stuff and get out the back door, right?
All I need is all Tolkien hears back in his head is, "All I need is 10."
I don't want the speaker to fall in love with you and ruin their entire life. I just want to steal a book.
You don't know what's happening out here. You just hear what I'm saying to you. You don't know what I'm doing.
It sounds sus, Sly. Sounds sus.
Well, no, that's just because it's coming from me. And you all seem to
Double
have trust issues.
Sly, double check with the rest of the group. There's a second set of books. I'm going to grab them. Shall I grab these other letters? We don't actually need the letters, do we?
Whatever you think is pertinent.
Oh, actually, if what about this? If you can get someone to the front door, and we can get someone to the back door. There's a treasure
Okay,
chest.
whoa. Front and back door at the same time. Okay, I'm going to have to put in some ground rules.
Just make sure the
Just
safe
want
word's
to
right.
say,
There's a
so
chest
safe
in
word's
their room
always
and it's locked.
pineapple.
Who's the best at picking locks?
Well, that'd be Greykov, probably.
Get Greykov to the back door. I'll open it for them. I'll open the window.
Yeah, but I don't really think of Greykov like that. I don't. Oh no! You mean this house is back? Okay, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got confused for a second there.
I make a mental note next time I will wolf to bite Sly. Yeah, right on the Achilles.
Right. Okay. All right.
Okay, you check with Greykov if he's down with that. Get to the back window, and I'll open a window for him to come inside so he can get to this chest. It looks like it's got a heavy lock, like it's the sort of thing where you'd hide lots of gems, for instance.
Okay. All right. Wait. Are we stealing from the people?
Well, we're going to find out what's going on because obviously the gems are going somewhere, but the money's not. And we'll check this second set of books and check the chest.
All right. Okay. All right. I relay all of that without the sexual innuendo to the rest of the party. Greykov, the back window. Tolman's going to open it for you. I'm going to run point at the front and try to draw everyone towards me. And the rest of you guys probably hide around the corner. If things go sideways, non-lethal.
You're not my real mom.
What?
That's what I say to people when they tell me what to do. I'm like, you're not my real mom.
You're just my stepladder.
No, that would be very weird. All right. Okay.
Good. So we have to wake up. We have to wake up the speaker.
Can you fly around his ear without being hit?
All right. And you're gonna. Is Greykov at the back window yet?
And then fall, transform.
Is Greykov at the back window?
Yeah, I'll go by the back window.
Okay, cool. People in play. So, Greykov at the back window.
Is there anything
Other people at the front. B and Jurgen. Are you going to be at the front door or back door?
Can't see my token, unfortunately.
Theater of the mind.
Oh, okay. That's just a...
Yep.
Where do you want to be?
Theater of the mind.
Where do you want to be?
I'm going to stay out of the way. Maybe I'll back door.
Your back door. Okay, cool. Jurgen, are you going back door, front door?
I will go some sort of side alley.
Sounds good.
Reinforcements.
All right. Let's get fisting. I'm going to show him
Again,
how
not in a sexual way. Not in a sexual
yourself.
way.
I'm going to show him how he tickle ears. And I'm just going to be like a super ultra fly that's being a jerk and buzzing around his nostrils and his ear and his eyes and hitting himself in the face a little bit.
Oh my god. Just for shits and giggles, roll me an intimidation check. Or actually, intimidation or performance. Probably performance.
They're both -1.
Okay.
All right.
Tickle check.
Roll for tickles. 7.
Okay, cool. He so you
Dexterity,
you annoy
if you
the
try-
shit out of him, and you get up his nose. Everyone loves that one in his ears. It takes you a bit longer than you expected it would, and he's like, "You've really got to get up his nose," and to the point where he's so out to it that you're that far up his nose. By the time he wakes up, he's like, and you actually go flying out of his nose. You almost end up getting splat against the window, but you correct yourself just in time.
Whew.
You are so lucky
Okay.
it didn't end up like the
And-
boys.
Yep.
He stuffed his nose and actually
I sneeze,
squashed
and he-
Colby in his nose. Like, what would happen?
Say that again, B.
So if he like Tolman was up his nose and he like smacked himself in the face and squashed you while you were inside his nose.
I'd lose my 1 HP, turn back into a Tolman, and his head would explode.
Maddie, have you seen the boys?
I'd like to see that. That would be fun.
Specifically, the
The opening
season
credits.
4 episode.
Season 3.
It's yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Off of that,
back to
this.
As now that
Right.
he's awake,
knock at the door.
I do the old now knock on the door.
Yeah. You see him stand up, shake himself and slap himself around a bit like, oh, must have dozed off. Sounds like they're finally here.
Ooh.
He's expecting someone. He's expecting
Lot.
someone.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, I had him marked as sleeping. When I went to undo it, it had like sleeping, paralyzed, unconscious, everything enabled. I'm like, I guess that makes sense if he's sleeping.
As soon as he's out and heading towards the front door, I'm just going to make sure he goes to the front door so I can see him kind of there. And then I'm going to hightail it back to the window and let Greykov in as soon as I see him at the door.
Okay, he's at the door.
Great. I hightail it back, undo wild shape from a fly, open the back window, and I let Greykov in. And then I'm going to, while Greykov does his thing on the chest, I'm going to run back into the other room very stealthily and get the book from behind the shelf.
Okay. All right. The door opens in front of you, Sly. We'll come back to you, the chest and the book in a second. Door opens in front of you. You see Speaker Matthew standing there, looking a little bit bleary-eyed. He rubs his eyes a bit, sees you. Oh!
I am leant up against the door, lots of cleavage. I was like just leant up, just like, hi. You're exactly who I wanted to find tonight.
I'm sorry, you are? And he's waking up quickly.
I can say that. My name is Mylorna, and I think we have business to discuss.
We do? I mean, come in out of the cold. You must be catching your death out there. He invites you in,
Yes.
steps aside.
As I enter, I'm looking to see if the two people who are in the back room have closed the doors to make sure that
We have.
can't be disturbed. Okay, cool. Of course, Speaker, and I like boop him on the nose like, very gently. Like, we can find many things to help us warm up on this cold evening.
Well, you're very forward, aren't you? I was actually expecting some others here. Maybe they'll be along later. Come in out of the cold. Please, have a seat.
Of course, and these others, I know they may have promised you the world, but I can promise you more. And
Really?
in a much more friendly manner, I say as I, once again, like I get like the fingernail, I do like the across the cheek, I like around the cheek and just like lift up his chin a little bit, just playfully.
Give me a performance check.
Roll for arousal, Dan.
I was like, what kind of check is this? It's got to be something.
Please roll well.
Does he need to make a Constitution save?
Wait, I don't know why it rolled twice. I don't know why it rolled twice.
We'll take the higher
The
one.
first
again,
one
then.
was a 7.
Yeah. Do you come in and sit on the couch? I assume you come and sit on the couch next to him or something.
I
So-
sit on the armchair next to him, not quite on him, but next to him.
You can see. Everyone can see the map, right?
I can.
Oh, there we go. Now I
Break
can.
up
Yeah.
10.
Ish, I can see through windows,
Yep.
but that sounds about right.
He, after you kind of do that maneuver and you sit on the couch, he looks at you a little bit like, what is going on? Shuffles over to the other side of the couch and like, please, it's a very old couch. Sit. What brings you to? I don't think I've seen you before. I'm Oris Mastu, and you mentioned. Did you mention your name? It doesn't matter. My Lorna. That's right. Oh, you. What brings you to Termaline, my Lorna?
I seek partnerships that would be beneficial to me and my mind's interests up
Okay.
here.
While this conversation is now pretty intense and happening, and he's pretty fixated, he doesn't even notice that the door that he left open is now closed.
Just to be clear, Sly is the older ladies in your area who want to hook up. There's no internet, so Sly goes door to door.
I am the phishing scam. I am the phishing scam.
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Grakov, let's head over to you. As you've just climbed through the window into Speaker Mastu's home, bedroom.
Yep, so I'll go straight over to, the locked chest that may have been mentioned to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was.
You can see it or no?
You
Sorry.
can see it.
Yeah, I should be able to see it. Yeah, no, I can see it.
Move
Yeah.
Yourself, though.
Yeah, I'll move myself over there, and I will Dukes of Hazzard over the bonnet of the bed, and then should I stealth? I should probably stealth.
You should probably still.
Stealth.
You probably should definitely stealth.
Look, 13. Damn Duke boys.
Yeah, cool.
It's like,
Yeah, you hear one kind of noise on the bed as you bounce past. Doesn't distract the speaker from his conversation with Sly.
Alright.
But so you're presented with a chest with a fairly significant lock on the front of it.
Crack my fingers and
Roll to crack, -1, you broke your hand.
Come on, you
Please
bum.
roll better than
It's
we
a
have.
natural one. It's a fucking natural one.
That's not
Oh my god.
you're going.
With
We
your
are
thieves'
not rolling
tools in this lock, it's something you haven't quite encountered before, and you break your thieves' tools in the lock.
How big's the chest?
It's it's a trunk, so it's about 4 foot wide, maybe
Sure.
2 foot high.
Well, fit out the window.
Take it.
Can I?
Yeah, probably would. Give me a strength check.
Oh, another athletics. Or just-
Strength? Straight strength.
Straight strength. Same thing. Come on, you bastard. It's a 7. Fucking hell.
It's pretty heavy, and when you pick up, it
Yeah,
actually
fine.
With the strength,
Um,
if you think you might want to lift it, wait for me, and I'll come back in a second and help you lift it.
can
Okay.
you?
With that, we'll pivot across to you, Tolban. What would you like to do?
I want to get this book out that I'm aware of now that I've seen it.
Now you know exactly where it is. You reach out and pull out a small book. It's, I don't know, I've got an example here. Only about the size of the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, quick look at it just to see what sort of importance it might have.
You basically see a second ledger full of dates, amounts which look like they're similar to the first book you saw, but then some adjusted amounts next to it.
Okay. I'm going to commit a couple pages of the ledger, like a couple line items that are different to memory, just so I've got like 1 or 2 examples that I can tell people about, because I won't take the big ledger, I'll just take the little one.
Okay.
Just while I'm here, are there any names in the ledger that are like extra things or extra dodginess or that stand out? Lots.
No, none of the names to you look familiar or stand out. They all look like they are. Well, give me an intelligence check, actually.
Send this guy in to try and help you.
Intelligence. Say.
It all looks like it's encoded.
Okay. All right. I will grab the book and then head back sneakily to Greykov to make sure that he's all good. Okay, my token to that room.
Do you need a hand in the other room? Is there anything else we need to get?
No, there was a hidden set of books that I've grabbed. A hidden ledger which might explain where some of this money's gone. But let's go. Have you cracked the lock?
We'll have to work on it a bit later. It's a bit tricky, this one.
Oh, you don't have like multiple sets of thieves' tools or something? Did you break one or?
It's impossible to break. It has some kind of enchantment on it.
Did you He's been picking them up as we've been going, but that's been in the background. So, like Skyrim, you just keep picking them up as you go.
I've got like a piece of owlbear beak. Can I use that to try and do the lock?
You certainly can try. Owlbear beak.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
Yeah. What's the roll to lock pick?
Dex
with an owlbear
sleight of
beak.
hand. Yeah, sleight of hand with disadvantage, please.
It was an improvised.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Let's
Doesn't
take
work.
it away.
Let's. What do you want to do? Carry this thing?
Yes.
All right.
So when you tried to pick it up before, Greykov, you noted that one end was much, much heavier than the other. You kind of like, oof, that's what stopped you from picking the whole thing up before.
I'll go to the other end.
Yeah.
Gotta protect your back.
So you can both give me a strength check, or one of you can roll with advantage.
What are you strong? Would you say, Greykov?
Nope.
No.
I'm -1 to strong, so
I'll take the heavy one. I've got a +1. So.
If you're better than that, you should do an advantage roll.
Wait, so do you have advantage because you're on the lighter end?
You both have advantage. Whoever you're picking it up
Whoever
together.
rolls
Whoever rolls
advantage.
gets advantage.
I'm negative.
Yeah, I'll do it. All right, so advantage. Let's do
You
it.
just get.
It is.
Here's the thing, because one of you got the lighter side, one of you got the heavier side. You just mistiming how you're picking it up, so it's kind of like one up, one down, and you just can't quite figure it out. And you keep like one of you drops it occasionally, just not high enough for it to be seen.
Cast Unseen Servant. Now this thing has a strength of 2, so it's got like a hell of a modifier. I think that's -4. But you know these guys are rolling bad anyway, so I'm just gonna go back. Go help them.
And in the meantime, everyone just hearing in their brain from Sly, am I gonna have to fuck this guy? Like, are you done yet?
He helps with an 11.
With that said, it's kind of the prompt I think Jorgen was waiting for.
We need more time.
I'll wander out the back to see what I can see. What the hell is going on and taking so long?
You see, as you walk around the back, you see, I think, probably Beatrice looking through the window, kind of not yelling, but whispering loudly to this servant, like, fucking go help them. You peek your head through the window, this window up here.
Like it's an invisible servant, so I'm just sort of like, it looks like I'm talking to something that's imaginary.
Is the window still open?
Yeah, it's this one here.
If Jorgen comes in, I will let Jorgen carry it with the unseen servant and Greykov, and I will prepare hold person, just in case anything goes south and Speaker starts coming down the hallway or something.
Okay. And getting through this window
collides with my wall.
is because Jorgen's just too huge. Yes, he can't climb through a window, but can you give me a dexterity check to climb through this thing and try and get through this bed without making too much of a... Or a stealth check. Your
Cats are liquid, right?
Cats are liquid.
Like
Stealth check?
We have rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah!
And
That's a good roll.
This
We rolled
Don't
two
be kidding.
7s, a 5, a 4, and a 9 before we
Guys.
finally got above 10.
this
Level
hulking
3.
tabaxi kind of just like somehow his form just sneaks through like liquid, like you said, through this window onto this bed without making
No.
a sound.
Under the bed. Through the window. Under the bed.
You see this bed kind of
Okay,
bounce
quickly.
around a little bit.
Pop. And I whisper, "The fuck are you guys doing?
We are sucking and lifting this thing.
How hard could it be?"
10 seconds ago, I had wings, mate. Give me a break.
And I'm gonna try and do this myself
All right,
to prove a point.
give us a strength check.
Again, I repeat,
Still
if the
can't
speaker
beat
comes
7.
down the hall when Jorgen drops his
Can you
thing,
get him to roll with advantage? Because he doesn't know the servant's in there. Because I'm going to get the servant to help him.
Absolutely. So is the servant trying to take one end?
Well, he's just trying to, like, help. So if he's taking the whole
The-
thing, like, length...
The servant's coming up from underneath.
Yeah. So, Jorgen, you go to pick it up. You immediately feel that one heavier is lighter than the other,
Yeah.
and the side where the servant is on the lighter side. It just goes. So you've ended up getting this chest up on its end. Right, it's now vertical, but you are kind of holding it up.
Grekov, quick, help him out the window. Help him, like, you go out, Grekov. Let him feed it out to you.
Because you've picked it up and inadvertently flicked it up on its end, all this fucking noise from inside this crate, this chest, as things rearrange themselves. The speaker looks at you, Sly, and looks around. Did you hear something?
I didn't hear anything, but you were telling me about what you'd been promised by this other group. I am here to countenance their offer and perhaps triplicate it. What did they
In the
promise you,
meantime-
my dear?
In the meantime, while this is going on, is there? It looks like there's a desk in the corner.
Yes.
Is there a chair?
Yes, let's say there is. Makes sense for
Yeah.
there to be a chair.
I go, Tolbert, chair under the door handle.
Good idea. I make this sign at him.
Ooh! The unseen servant goes and picks up the chair
Chair?
and puts it at the
This
door.
is the
and
unseen
makes the
MVP.
chair move.
All of a sudden,
Chair,
the
it's not that heavy.
chest
is.
suddenly.
Yeah. The chest, yeah, just gets a little bit heavier.
I start yelling, "Pivot! Pivot!"
Don't start yelling! Don't start yelling! What the
Oh, yeah.
fuck?
Stage whisper. Stage whisper.
Can I check the desk for anything?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh, come on, with advantage because I'm smart for some reason.
You're not.
Hey, 16.
Why with advantage?
Because
Sly.
Sly gave me cunning
Foxes.
fox.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No, he just wanted,
Also,
so he voted. Just
also, first time ever in this entire campaign, I just got a major blessing from GM Adam.
Hey!
Aw.
First time I've ever got in this campaign. Thank you.
With your investigation, you find tucked in one of the drawers, like a small pendant type necklace that you can open up and see a photo or a picture, a sketch. It's of it's of an elderly woman.
Cooking, but okay.
Oh, it's the heart of the ocean. It's
Is
the
Does she look like a French lady?
Does it look valuable or no?
Hey,
Does it look valuable? Like not the picture, but the
it looks more sentimental than worth anything of significant value. You can certainly try and sell it if you like, but or take it.
yeah, I'll pocket that. No. No.
Greykov absolutely would.
Yeah, I'd take it.
You
The
would
speaker says, You speak interesting words, my Lorna. I do just feel like I just need to just pop around and just check something. And it could be some of these beasts that are coming around the area these days, getting into things. Just, I'll be right back.
Oh, no. Before you go, and Sly has two thoughts. One is to distract the speaker. The other is to end him before they can be stopped from what they want to do.
Make a wisdom save.
That's interesting because that says a lot more about what your character is about than you probably want to give away.
14.
Maddie's very clever.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to convey this result to you.
And one is my Lorna. And they vie for control, I think.
Oh, here we go.
Dan has a dark urge companion.
What's Sly actually?
So Sly and my Lorna inhabit
Yeah.
the same thing, I think.
I can't send a message to a single person. I can, okay.
All I have to say, Dan, is I knew it. You weren't to be trusted.
I sent you a DM on Slack.
Okay. I
My character.
grasp the speaker around the coat holds. It's like, but you and I have so much left to discuss. And I will plant one on the speaker.
There it is.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
I wonder which one that is. I'm so curious.
Stop metagaming, Maddie.
But I'm really good at it.
Okay. Thankfully for the advantage, I got an 18.
While he's resistant at first, he eventually relaxes into it. You won him over.
And after the brief and passionate kiss, now about the people, what was their offer? And I'm fairly certain I can make a better one.
What people? Oh! I don't think they were offering me anything. I think they were coming to interrogate me.
About?
Why I could only give them so much money? My friend Marta, who works over at the East Side Inn over there, came round earlier today to me and just warned me that this group of newcomers to the town were suspicious of me. I have no reason for them to be suspicious of me. I offered them every bit of coin I could offer them, and well, they don't do the half of it. They just wanted more. I had no more to give.
In the back room, Jorgen's motioning for has anyone got a crowbar? We can yeet this
great
thing open.
Yeah, I got a crowbar. What do you need it for?
No, but I mean,
Crowbar?
surely the mine, the gem mine outside of town, it has more than enough wealth coming from it.
Indeed. There's lots of wealth coming in from the gem mine. Well,
In-
not. You can tell we're not living in riches here in Termaline, but it pays the bills.
Sorry, my brain just kind of broke for a hot second because of the revelation that Marta betrayed Sly. So she's come to see him about the party, asking questions because of
Why did she go and see him?
Yeah.
She went to see him, as he kind of like alludes to while he's talking, because she was concerned for his safety based on what the party was talking about back in the inn.
Yep.
Have a think about that. Jorgen,
Sorry.
carrying the chest. What would you like to do to try and get this thing out?
I want to quickly consult the crew in the bedroom. Are we throwing it out the window?
No. So we'll,
Crack it open.
I'll go out first, and I'll
Catch it.
I'll be like, possibly.
Okay, so getting this chest up, kind of balanced as you all crawl across the bed, trying to feed it through this window. I will need
Under the bed.
standard. I'll need dexterity checks from everyone, please, as you're trying to carefully maneuver this thing quietly through the window.
Hey,
12.
17.
And Jorgen? No, Jorgen, sorry. Gregor?
Great cough.
Sorry. What was this
Dex check.
Dex check.
one? Stealth or just Dex?
Dex.
Dukes.
Yeah. It's another shit one. It is 10.
West Rogue.
Well, like you managed to get the chest out through the window. It's a pretty snug fit, so you're bumping the edges of the window frame a little bit here and there, but you managed to get it out just in time. Or not just in time, you managed to get it out. Greykov getting through the window first, and the other two of you following at your leisure.
Cool.
Dan has gone off cam.
I will. I'll send the kitty out. Once the kitty goes out, I will switch back in. I will close the window, then switch back into a fly.
Okay.
Do we suggest removing the chair? Do I need to?
Yes.
Chairs are evil, so you should definitely do that.
I'll before I turn into a fly, I'll remove the chest and put the door back how it was.
Okay. All right, the door is now sitting however it was, the chair back in front of the dresser. You're off you go. You're back to being a fly again.
Back to being a fly again. And I go back to back and check on Dan and buzz around behind Dan's head for a second to kind of give him an indication.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The psychic passageway is still open.
Right.
First.
I land on the wall and I say nothing and just watch the situation continue. Dan, they're still doing something. Sly, you may have to sleep with this man.
What? No. What? No. I really don't. I really don't think I have to do this. Is please no.
Just take
I
off with the
really-
team.
I really do not want to have to sleep with this person because no.
Make up an excuse. The team are making a getaway.
Okay. Why don't you go freshen yourself up, Speaker, and we can discuss further on our negotiations. And I kind of like lean back seductively.
He stands up after the interaction you guys just had, taps his nose for a second, gives you a little point, and heads off through the door.
As soon as he's through the door, I'm out the fucking other door. I'm leaving.
I follow him out the door as a fly still.
I would like to shapeshift into Polly.
What?
Just so there's not a recognizable cat. Sorry, Poppy.
Would you have climbed back that through the window by now, or are you still in the room?
They were climbing out before I transferred into a fly.
Yeah.
Because they were going out, then I reset the room, then I turned back into a fly, then I came into the room as the like, it's time, we can go.
I don't know if you're... You can polymorph, can't you? Shapeshift. Oh my god. So what are you trying to do?
It has to be someone I've seen, and therefore...
And similar-ish size? I'm going to say humanoid, I think, surely.
Yeah.
So who are you transforming into?
Poppy?
Poppy? Or Pops?
Pops.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You take the
I
appearance of
basically
Pops.
don't want a cat to be recognisable.
Okay. No dramas. Greykov next to you, and between you and Beatrice, you see this massive tabaxi of Jorgen just morph into Pops.
Pops. You son of a bitch, I knew it was you. Just kidding. Now, I need to unfuck this lock. Do I... is my... so if we go behind, like, into an alley or something, I don't want to carry this chest far, but do I have one set of thieves' tools, and are they broken?
You definitely broke some with trying to open that lock. If you can give me a reasonable reason why you would have more.
Because he's this shit all of the time.
Yeah, I probably don't. It's probably just in my inventory. I've just got thieves' tools, so...
Hey, DM, just quickly, if you go on YouTube and watch the lock breakers YouTube channels, most of the time, most locks can be undone by hitting them with something heavy. Does that carry on into this world? Can we just hit it with something heavy, considering we're away from the house?
You can certainly try.
I am the lockpicking lawyer, and I don't recommend that you try this at home. And I whip out one of the hand axes and sort of use that as a... we got the crowbar. Sorry. If you have multiple thieves' tools,
crowbar?
Yeah, I'll grab a crowbar and try and, like, dexterously feed it into some weak spots, maybe pop the hinges.
Yeah, okay. Give us a dex check.
Just straight dex?
I think so.
I think we're okay for me to give some guidance as well. Now,
Can I strength?
You can help out as well if you want to let, say, Greykov find the right leverage points, and if you're there to try and push down on it as well, Jorgen, I'll allow that to be rolled advantage, or adding your let's say your strength modifier.
Strength mod.
I have 17 at the moment.
Strength mod is +2.
Okay, yeah. With that, it takes a bit of effort, but sure enough, you find the right point of leverage, and a lock breaks free.
Easy.
Before the DM reveals, my guess is like 60% chance there's the body of the speaker in the chest. And that's why it's heavy.
It's
just now a box of broken trinkets.
It must
Not
have
anymore.
been a strong enchantment on this lock for me not to work. It will open.
No. Shit, that's another thing I had.
my
It's
enhanced ability is
deceased.
gone now as well, Greykov.
Oh,
It's his deceased mother's china collection.
the deceased mother's head.
It's been handed down for generations. And we just broke the gravy boat.
I can't find my cheat sheet. Anyway,
Regular.
inside this chest, you find 100 gold worth of gems.
Wow.
Okay, you find what is it? I don't know how to describe it. Let me send you a small couple of entries after this, because I can't find my my little reference sheet here, which gives me all this good detail of what this is.
The DM was like,
Well,
surely
I
you're going to
think-
go after the moose. Surely. The moose is an actual thing. They haven't created their own storyline in a storyline where there's 17,000 storylines to follow, and they've
No.
made 17,001.
All good. All good. And I'll find that little bit of paper at some point and tell you what else you found. But at the moment, you can tell you got about 100 gold worth of gems.
Very cool. I pocket that, and no one else probably sees me.
I just gave you guidance on your shoulder and watched you do this.
I'm just kidding.
No,
Six ways of something.
we should probably head back to the inn. Also, Mara kind of told the speaker that we were going to go there,
That's
or that we
son
were
of
suspicious of him, of her, of the speaker.
disappointing.
You hear behind you all, back in the distance, the sound of a window flying open and someone calling out through it, "Who's there? Who was here?"
Hiding. Now we're gonna be suspects because Mana warned them.
Yeah, we should probably go back and kill him.
No, we should probably not do that. Let's head back to the
Good thing
inn.
you guys are here to make me not do bad things.
Should we go moose hunting so that we have an alibi?
Yeah, let's go moose hunting.
Hunt them meese.
Oh, I asked, did you guys find anything?
Well,
we'll talk on the way.
I mean, are we taking the chest with us? And we have to go get Tali if we're going after the moose. We have to go get Tali.
well, let's go get it then. We can ditch the chest. We'll just drag it and hide it behind like some cardboard boxes in that alley. Maybe give it to a bomb as a bed.
So,
Put it in a dumpster.
you make your way back towards the East Side Inn to collect Tali and Pops, whom you had left there earlier. Marta is nowhere to be seen at this stage. It's now 10:30 or thereabouts. Collecting your two friends, you begin to make your way towards Lonelywood. Question mark?
I mean, does
Wait,
that
so
make
Marta's not there?
logistical sense that people would leave in the middle of the night to go to somewhere else?
Can I
Leave a note. Gone moose
can
hunting.
I
Be
rob
back.
Martha?
Not sus.
Can I
Like-
look for a bar for some
Survival wise, is this a terrible
She's
move?
only a kid. She's 16 and she's
Is she?
just doing.
Oh.
Yeah, she's only 16. She's doing the best that she can to take care of the guy that's the only person that looks out for her in this town. She's just young and dumb.
Who's that? Tali?
Mata.
Marta, sorry, yeah.
Oh, should I leave this here to frame her and I'll take the
No,
Yeah,
we
do that.
definitely
Little bit
no,
better.
we don't. We
Yeah.
definitely don't frame Marta for anything. She's been nothing but kind and courteous to us. And if she spoke to the speaker, there was a reason for that.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
did
you're
it
right.
in love.
She's
my
only
mind.
ever.
Break off. But seriously, do it.
You're right. We should probably get going.
Okay.
If
So just trying to suss out
anything-
risk reward here of leaving late at night
The cat.
versus leaving and possibly copping the blame for a crime that we may or may not have partaken in.
We were here all night. We didn't do anything, but that's why we need to know where Marta is so we can establish this alibi.
Well, if Mara
Also,
already ratted us out, then getting her to front up an alibi is
Well, no, we don't tell her to be a false witness. We appear so she's like, oh, they've been here.
Why don't you just ask Pops where she went? How long has she not been in here for?
yes, Pops,
What?
what Beatrice said.
Where's Marta? Oh, she left maybe 15 minutes ago. She said she was just heading down to the clam. Was that all?
That was the tavern.
Pack your things. We may need to leave quickly.
Fuck, I travel light, Sly. Let's go.
Are we going down to the clam to check with Marta, or are we just going to go?
Well, we're not coming back here anyway, so let's just leave.
It would just leave.
All right.
It's gonna look suspicious either way.
And I'm okay to come with you all? Have I done the things? Have I proven myself? Like, do you want me to come with you?
It's been like a day. You can come. Still don't
I
trust
mean-
you.
I am still here, so the bar is not very high.
That is true. Pops is here.
Yeah, the bar is definitely not very high
Say the
You
same
can
for
punch-
yourself.
Like it's fine.
I fucking will. As you all gather your belongings and Tali gets her shit together, you leave the front door of the East Side Inn. This freezing half corpse of this creature you basically decapitated still sitting by the door.
Leaving it.
Leaving it.
And you make your way west.
Can I, before we go, I'm going to stealth and I'm going to hide. Fucking Jesus. Hide
Nothing.
very stealthily.
What were you trying to hide?
The amulet thing that I stole, the like the little
Grandmother.
the grandmother, great grandma,
Yeah.
grams. Just
Eileen.
leave it like on a shelf at the bar, like high up, so it's like kind of in sight, but you kind of miss it. So like someone, a patron at the bar, would like might spot it.
This is at the inn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You've managed to find a high enough sort of out of the way spot that you can find, but it's not kind of like hidden. And
Yeah.
as you all leave the
I would also like to leave a letter for Marta, because Marta's been nice to hasn't judged her at all. Has been nothing but warm and welcoming and helpful.
What do I have in my inventory?
Just
Mhm.
thank her for everything, and literally the letter will just be like, dear Marta, thank you for everything. Blah, blah, blah. I hope that whatever you have perceived of this group, you don't think the worst of them, and give them the chance, if they ever come back, to explain themselves,
okay.
because they are bad people.
Are or aren't?
Aren't.
Okay, just clarifying.
Are not.
Where do you put that lettuce? Put it on the table for her?
I am the last one out, so you don't.
No. I just see you put the letter down, and I unwrap it and add from the fisters and fist you later, and then wrap it back up.
No, I will put it like in the till, if there is a till.
Okay, you leave it basically on her desk somewhere.
Mm.
Okay, Torben goes to sign it. As you all kind of leave, Last Out closes the door a little bit quickly, and you just hear this clink, 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 as probably that trinket that you just put up on a shelf just hit the ground. Onward to Lonelywood, yes?
Yeah. Yes.
On
I fucking thing down.
as we're walking,
Went from
Yeah,
that
I know,
to that.
but it was only because, like, I think.
You're complicated already.
Yeah, I know. I get vengeful sometimes when, like.
Sorry, Torben, what are you saying?
as we're walking, I not secretively, but I just pull up next to B, and I produce the. Firstly, I tell her about the 4 letters that I read, and the observation that they're all about money. and just have a discussion with her about that. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. The full letters on his desk, all the things very important to him, all monetary reward. Seemed odd for someone who's literally got a gem mine that they need to go, picking up the scraps of other towns.
Is there any notes on them? Like handwritten notes or comments or anything?
DM, did I notice any extra handwritten notes?
They were all handwritten, but there was no extra really significant wordage on them.
Okay. No, I mean, it didn't look like it. I mean, it was a fly. Maybe there was a chance of something I didn't see, but didn't look anything particular.
Did you find like a journal or anything?
Yeah, that's the other thing I found. And I produced the second set of books. There was... I saw this when I was a fly. I was just flying around being a pest, and I noticed it hidden. It was impossible to see if I wasn't a fly and able to get back there. I would never have noticed it. And it looks like it's a second set of books. And I explain about how I memorized one or two lines that were different in the normal charter to this cooked set of books.
Can I make an intelligence check on that? See if I can discern what that difference might mean.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie, took the book to the intelligent person because I'm not that.
My intelligence could be better. Oh, it's not terrible. That's a glorious 19 for an intelligence check.
Having a look through this, it looks like his any gem, I guess, collection of significance has been just slightly reduced, just by a couple of %.
Yeah.
Before the final count going through to wherever it would normally go. It's like you get the sense he's just skimming just enough off the top to not be noticed, but he's keeping track of everything.
But you'd only do that. Like, his residence doesn't scream exorbitant wealth. So where is it going?
Indeed.
How much business goes through Artist Tavern? How much business goes through their town at all?
You, George?
Yeah.
I don't know, just the party in general, I guess.
The universe,
Could it possibly
Which
be
town?
that he's skimming gems off the top? Say we give him the benefit of the doubt for just a hot second and go, is he skimming gems off the top of the pile to float the town that's failing?
DM, with Sly being up here for a while, how much would she be aware of this?
Of the skimming exercise, this whole thing?
Of the floating of a town. And how long this could have been going on.
You've got
Of the floating of a town?
in like
I don't
the,
follow. Sorry, give it to me in layman's terms.
it's illegal.
No. So as Beatrice just said, Speaker was using the gems to help float up this other town. How long, during her travels, would she become aware of this? Or become aware of something hinky going on between the two towns?
I think she would have had to be here for quite a while to try and get a feeling for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she would have been here long enough to understand it.
It's just a hypothesis, because you guys didn't seem to find anything else, did you?
No, not really.
I found that he's a very terrible kisser.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's
What
the
else
face
did you
I pulled.
What was
Look,
in
to
that
be
chest?
honest, the house was pretty empty. It was pretty bare. Wasn't a lot in there. There was a few trinkets that we pulled and some mystery object that the DM's going to tell us about later, but obviously wasn't that important. So, it was a pretty bare operation and didn't seem to be signs that he was hiding wealth.
Well, going somewhere.
I mean, let's be honest, maybe it's just a crap gem mine. Maybe we're putting too much effort into this. Maybe we go and kill a moose, and when we come back, we squeeze his balls and see what he says.
What was the value of the gem turnover that they were talking about? Like, can I have a look through as we're walking to sort of analyze the statistics that are going on and go, what's an average kind of monthly turnover for this kind of operation? Has there been peaks and troughs? Has there been sudden spikes?
What's the 2-year CAGR?
Oh, shit.
I like statistics.
Get the Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah. Look, looking at this spree, there's certainly natural ebbs and flows in how profitable.
Something suspicious.
Did you roll me investigation check before? Investigation, intelligence check. You did. It's suspicious enough that there's clear evidence that he's taking some from the income of the town. But it's hard, you can't really define where it's going. He's taking just like, let's say the gem mine makes, I don't know, 500 gold in a month. A good
That's
month. Just to give you numbers, he might take like 7 of that. So he's taking just a bit off every take.
Is it worth it to pursue it?
Well, it depends on like the motive. So like if he's being extorted and it's going to nefarious means, then yeah. If it's just him being a douche canoe, I don't think I care enough.
Well, from what we've seen, we don't know enough. We would be better served and better tasked to go to other towns and pursue other things. And if we come across something that ties into this, that explains the whole picture, considering we can't get it from him.
No, I don't think staying here is the choice that we should be making. It's just the not knowing bothers me.
Just maybe just keep it in the back of your mind.
I mean, this isn't a main quest, it's a side quest. And you may have to do other things within this world to further the side quest that you don't know about. You could just come across it randomly. We could go all the way to Bring Shanda, and there's something there.
Natuk is like some kind of tribute to stop the raging Goliath werebear from terrorizing the town.
Well, no, Omnetiaku is the werebear. That's his name.
Know, but I'm saying sending it to the werebear to stop it from terrorizing the town. So it has like, the bowerbirds have their nest of shinies. So we get there and it's just going to be like this nest of Termaline gems.
We don't know. We could just go and explore everything, and then we could spend the next 5 years learning
level 3.
what we need to do. No, I mean, I'm sure once we have, we did the mine thing here. Now we get to go do the moose, and I'm certain that the DM, whoever the fuck that is, will let us level up.
One day.
One day.
All right, let's kill a moose.
Let's go kill. Are we killing the moose? Are we going to talk to the moose? I heard that this thing can talk.
Oh wait, Tali wanted to study the moose. Do you want to study the moose, dead or alive, Tali? We need to know. It's important.
Certainly alive.
Why you're going to seduce the moose?
Alive.
Alive. I need to see it in its natural environment. This is incredible.
Yes,
I'll need a long rest before I get my wild shape back.
I mean, I don't think anyone should seduce the moose because I don't think the DM wants to describe that to the audience.
Please,
at any point.
Let's not speak for anyone else here who doesn't want to do want to do something. Okay, just let's not speak for other people about what they do or don't want to do.
Tobin wants to seduce that moose.
No comment.
I'm on board.
Make sure to read book 2 of Iron and Steel to see how that unravels.
I thought we were going to do your hunting thing. This is just like going to go look at an animal, and do we get to hunt it a bit afterwards?
I'm fairly certain it's probably not going to be as easy as it sounds, Greykov.
I'm sure there'll be other things around there to hunt too, dude.
I'm sure there'll be other things that will probably want to kill
It's
us.
the only thing I've got going for me. This has been fucking up my my lockpick.
Well, no, it's not. So the reason, from what I understand of you guys telling me, is you're going there because Tali is going to pay you for helping you all to track down the moose.
Can you Google for me? Boots of Elvenkind cost.
So you guys are currently walking towards Lonelywood.
How far is the walk?
You would know it to be about
at
2 or
least
3
500
hours.
miles.
Okay.
At least 500 miles.
On
but
that
I would walk
walk.
500 miles.
Yeah, but would you walk 500 more?
Just to be the woman
Who'd
who'd walked 5,000 miles to fall down at the moose's door, I would.
Yeah, well, you open that door, you might see things you don't want to know.
Image it.
There might be some moose juice going on in there.
That's a lot.
While we're walking, I've had an idea of this speak of like becoming a moose and stuff, and I'm like, Greykov, I was having to think about how we can make you a really effective hunter and make your life really easy. And I can turn myself into anything, like animal that I've seen. I can just turn myself into some sort of like injured small animal and bait things into the open. And as they're about to attack me, you can just shoot them, right?
Yeah, knowing his recent luck, though, he'd probably shoot you by mistake.
I mean, worst case scenario, I turn back into a Tobin and I crush them.
But it's probably the best hope I have, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. We'll keep
The way
keep
things
back in
go,
the mind next time you go hunting. Let me come along.
You're making your way towards Lonelywood
Making your way.
along the Lonely Way. You kind of through the increasingly dense forest either side of you, more so on your right or the northern side. You can see the odd kind of reflective sets of eyes just watching as you go past. As the night
As
rolls
their
on,
faces pass,
as you go past.
and I'm homebound.
No. We're going to learn it. We're not going home.
You make your way to Lonelywood, and as you step into that space, the time now drawing on, what is it going to be like, 1:30 in the morning. We will pick up that next session.
Should we have a little bit of a rest and have a go through that pile of goodies that you pulled from the speaker's home, Greykov?
Oh yeah, the gems. Like I don't know if you can like evenly distribute the gems so that it's nice and neat, like 20 gold pieces each. But you know, it's they are all here. I definitely held them for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Those 90 gold pieces.
Okay. 70 gold pieces,
It's
guys.
difficult to share 80 gold pieces all around with 3 people.
All right. So look, we'll pick up that again next week as you kind of step into the village of Lonelywood. But right now, let's get some giveaway happening, yeah?
Woo!
Last chance to enter. Anyone in the chat who has not yet entered, I'm about to close entries.
Do it.
Give it away.
Do it.
Give it away now.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Picking a winner. Here we go. Drum roll. The winner is Kronos.
Hey!
Well, mate, thanks for being a legend, sticking with us. We'll get in touch with you through Discord, and I think I've got some details from you already, but we'll make sure we get this pre-order ready for you for Vecna. Should be good. But with that, folks, we'll see you again next week, I think, as we enter Lonelywood. 23 sessions.
Moose.
How have done
years.
Michael Bishop to stick around this long, to be frank?
It's not that long. It's been a week.
Yeah, but a week with us.
Yeah. Some shit's
You
going
make
down.
Well, had a
When you
lot of
start
different
saying wanted
characters to
posters.
hang out with. Meet a new friend every 3 days with Dan.
You're going to start seeing wanted posters all over 5 towns.
Yeah,
Have you seen this party?
notoriety.
Keep it diverse.
It's a thing.
Yeah, in GTA terms, we've got like 2 stars.
Yeah.
So sorry.
All right, folks, we'll leave it there. We'll see you all again next week.
Bye.
Forward to it.
Cheers.
See ya.
Bye.
Turtle.